as our Emma Louise is the one they work on here. Now Nordane coming up to complete the lineup. All in now for the first on the card. Track good, rail out 3 metres, 4.89 the penetrometer. And on their way in the first with Pennant Road a little slow to move. And the first out is Katango out ahead of Card Queen. Nordane was away quickly on the outside of Miss Tenahai, and she's going for the lead, although trapped a little wide, running down past the 1,000-metre mark. Nordane taking over the running, the favourite, but hasn't crossed. Katango held the rail about a neck away. 2 lengths Miss Tenahai. Card Queen on the fence is fourth, and 2 lengths to Speedway Girl. Back behind her a length and a half away then came Insomnia, our Emma Louise, and Pennant Road as last of all. Katango had booted through again. Oliver took hold of Nordane and sits a length away second. Card Queen pocketed third. Speedway Girl whips around the outside quickly. Then Miss Tenahai in the centre. Our Emma Louise coming wider. Insomnia now second last, and Pennant Road 3 lengths last as they corner. It's Katango on the inside, Nordane the centre, and on her outside is Speedway Girl. 2 lengths in front now of Card Queen and then Miss Tenahai. It's Katango at the 300 leading over a length. Speedway Girl. Nordane's in some trouble down on the inside, not responding at the moment. Card Queen coming with a run. It's Katango at the 200 in front from Speedway Girl, and Nordane in the centre starting to lift. Speedway Girl the leader though from Nordane, who's trying hard. Speedway Girl about a neck in front, holding on, and Speedway Girl wins the first from Nordane. 2 lengths Katango third in front of Card Queen, Miss Tenahai, a gap Insomnia, our Emma Louise, and the first start of Pennant Road last of all. A decisive move by Stephen Baster before the turn to whip round the outside and be in a challenging role has helped this filly to victory, and she's been a tumbler on the toe. Cool Prince coming up into the line. And the last to move in, Oamaru Rhythm. Stephen Baster won the first race on Speedway Girl. He's on Oamaru Rhythm here, who's coming in. Dandy Kid's in 2, Katana's in 1, the 2 favoured runners. Set to go. Off they go, and Katana out well with Dandy Kid on the inside. Checkmore outside those. Cool Prince easing back in company with Oamaru Rhythm as they settle down through the first 200, and Dandy Kid is up there matching it on the outside of Katana. Checkmore about a length away, third out wider, and 2 to 3 lengths further back Oamaru Rhythm on the outside of Cool Prince. Dandy Kid the leader, is putting it to Katana, who's not having an easy time in front, and the 2 favoured runners are going to corner in front of Checkmore, and 3 lengths to Cool Prince and Oamaru Rhythm. As they come round the turn now, Merton's put the whip on Dandy Kid. Katana cornered a little better than him at the 400. There's little between the two. Checkmore on the outside, third, Cool Prince and Oamaru Rhythm. Nearing the 250 metre mark now, anything can win. This Cool Prince is going for a run on the inside. Dandy Kid's gone. Oamaru Rhythm's coming with a run on the outside. Katana's been beaten off by Oamaru Rhythm. Cool Prince still there on the inside, but Baster's going to rack up the first 2 winners. Oamaru Rhythm. Oamaru Rhythm takes it out from Cool Prince by a length. Katana 2.5 lengths away third from Dandy Kid, and Checkmore weakened to last in the field of 5. Oamaru Rhythm is the winner, number 5, returning from a spell victorious. First up winner at Mornington on debut, and he's kept the first up record intact, and Stephen Baster racks up a winning double. And a noted drifter evens to 11 to 4. Just about right to run as Yasser is set, and Cerberus will come up and complete the line. Just about right. Cerberus completed the line up, and they're ready to go, 1600. All set. Off at the 1600. Lovely start too. Knockrow and Dynamic Tycoon with Rembetica are the first 3 to show out ahead of Cerberus on the outside. Yasser's easing in behind them. Rapid Progress dropped out next to last, and 2.5 to Video Fan last by the 1400. Rembetica leading from Cerberus the outside. Knockrow holding onto the fence. And in third placing there is Dynamic Tycoon with Knockrow around it. And then 2 lengths to Rapid Progress. Yasser next to last, and 3 lengths to Video Fan. Rembetica led Cerberus running down the back, nearing the 1,000. Dynamic Tycoon getting a good trail just behind them, third the rail. 3/4 to Knockrow the outside, and then the bowl to Rapid Progress from Yasser, who's next to last, and 2 to Video Fan. about to make their way off the back near the 800, and Rembetica the leader, 3/4 clear to Cerberus, and on the rails third Dynamic Tycoon. Knockrow fourth on the outside, followed by Rapid Progress, Yasser and Video Fan. There's been no change for some time as they head down the hill towards the 600, and the leader Rembetica almost joined on the outside by Cerberus, and Dynamic Tycoons had the charmed run on the inside from Knockrow easing out. In behind those Rapid Progress, followed by Yasser and Video Fan as they corner. Rembetica the inside, and Cerberus come around the turn in front of Dynamic Tycoon, who can try for a split between the two leaders. Cerberus rolled out. There's the run for Dynamic Tycoon. Knockrow 4 out running on, and a gap behind those. Yasser battling away. Knockrow and Dynamic Tycoon at the 200 metres go to the lead together. Whips are cracking on the inside, but Knockrow's coming home the better. Knockrow drew to the lead. Cerberus can't go on. Knockrow starts to pull away from them, and Knockrow wins it by almost 2 lengths. Cerberus will grab second. Either Yasser or Dynamic Tycoon down on the rails for third. Then Video Fan, a long break Rembetica, and Rapid Progress last in. Stand by for numbers, and the third of the day, Knockrow, the winner, number 3. Ridden by Patent Hinton, getting in there, all clear through. Off they go at the 1200. Storm Editions missed the start. He went up in the air and he's missed it a couple of lengths, and he settles last of all. And first out, Dane Force from De Snelster, who's looking for the lead early. Away quickly, Joffaris improving on the outside, and they're followed by Thong and Pushbike the Grey settling fourth, and Wonder Gotham Ruler. About 2 lengths further back in the field is Southern Crown over on the inside as they prepare to run off the back straight near the 800. Roman Jester around it. Gee, they're going quickly here, about 3 or 4 lengths to Prince Benbarra. Storm Edition next to last, and 2 to Oval Office last, but they're well strung out. And De Snelster is the leader, about a neck clear on Joffaris. 2 lengths to Dane Force with a drop on the leaders. Thong and Pushbike fourth, and fifth on the rail Gotham Ruler. 2 lengths further back in the field then came Roman Jester around Southern Crown, Prince Benbarra, and Oval Office is next to last with Storm Edition last as they corner. De Snelster in front of Joffaris. Dane Force is after them now. Thong and Pushbike running on, then Gotham Ruler, Southern Crown. Prince Benbarra coming home reasonably on the outside. Storm Edition still last. Dane Force away at the 200. Opened up 3 lengths. Thong and Pushbike, Joffaris, and then came Prince Benbarra the outside, but Dane Force was well clear, and he'll canter home, and Dane Force wins it well. Photo the minors between Thong and Pushbike and Prince Benbarra. In advance there of Roman Jester, Southern Crown and Joffaris in a line. Then Oval Office about 6 lengths away. Then came Gotham Ruler, De Snelster, which tired badly, and Storm Editions finished 3 or 4 lengths last of all after missing the start. All in, set to go, and off at the 1300, and soon after the jump it's Prime Ruler and Prince Lure, the 2 that appear ahead of Skilling, Don't Say Goodbye. Major Fund and Accuse are out wider and not far off the pace. Not a lot of pace here. In behind them, Chief Red Eye on the inside of Ushku, El Camino travelling wide to Regal Conspiracy, Grand Andre and Super Crest. Don't Say Goodbye at the 1,000 metres, worked about ahead in front of Prince Lure with the rail, and Accuse is up third on the outside. A length to Skilling, followed by Prime Ruler on the rails. A length and a half further back is Major Fun. Is about 6 but still wide from Chief Red Eye. Over on the outside of him is Ushku. 2 to 3 lengths to El Camino, followed by Regal Conspiracy, 2 Grand Andre, and 4 to 5 lengths to Super Crest. Prince Lure at the 600 again had taken over the running, and neck clear from Don't Say Goodbye. Accuse has been 3 deep on the pace all the way. Skilling fourth on the outside of Prime Ruler, and they're followed by Major Fun. Chief Red Eye next down on the inside from Ushku as they corner, and then El Camino, Regal Conspiracy. At the 300, Don't Say Goodbye again tackled Prince Lure. Prime Ruler the rail from Skilling and Accuse, and then Major Fun, who's battling away at the 200. Don't Say Goodbye, the leader, 2 lengths. Accuse, who's starting to lift now. Don't Say Goodbye, a battle half length to a length in front, but Accuse is coming home the better. Don't Say Goodbye with Accuse going to him, and gee, this is close. Accuse and Don't Say Goodbye. Accuse finishing by far the better. Might have got the bob in. Skilling held third about 3 lengths away in front of Ushku, El Camino, Major Fun and Prince Lure. Then Chief Red Eye, and they were followed further back by Regal Conspiracy, Super Crest, Grand Andre and Prime Ruler, one of the last over the line. Judge calls for the photo. Accuse is finished by far the better. Childs riding confidently, hands and heels. Don't Say Goodbye on the inside of him. 9 gets it at 1300. Set to run. Perfect Dark on the inside. They're off, and Perfect Dark began well ahead of Hooker and Tumit. Cider in away quickly on the outside of those, and then Bell Pursuit, La Divina, Hula Dawn and Coniston Walk. Perfect Dark led. Cider in slipped up on the outside of her. A length and a half away is Hooker in third. Around it, Bell Pursuit and Hula Dawn deep out, and Tumit holding a good place on the rail. La Divina towards the end, and Coniston Walk last 900 to go. And Perfect Dark, the leader, had a steady bat leading about a length here from Cider in, with Hula Dawn on her outside, 3 deep at the 800 turn. A length and a half away, Hooker in the centre, Tumit the rail and Bell Pursuit out wide. One La Divina next to last, and Coniston Walk last at the 600 metres. And it's Perfect Dark a half on Cider in, Hula Dawn trapped out. Just behind them, Hooker outside of Tumit, and then Bell Pursuit, followed by La Divina and 2 lengths to Coniston Walk as they swing around the corner. Perfect Dark first into the bend over Cider in, Hula Dawn wide. Hooker trying for a run, Tumit over on the rails, and then La Divina. Perfect Dark nears the 300, about 3 lengths to Cider in. La Divina starting to come home well on the inside. Hooker can't go on. Perfect Dark at the 200, 2 lengths to La Divina giving chase and coming home well. Then Cider in, Bell Pursuit, but here's La Divina swapping the leader. Takes the front from Perfect Dark and La Divina. La Divina beat Perfect Dark by a length. Bell Pursuit third, Cider in fourth. Then Hooker and Coniston Walk. Tumit dropped out of it in the straight. She's run second last, and Hula Dawn after her hard run was last in. La Divina, ridden by Damien Oliver, settled second last. He weaved a passage through on the inside, and she really reeled in. And also Ocean Bird. Defence Force comes up. Ocean Bird to complete it. Numbers in the quaddie are 6, 9 and 7 into the final leg. All in, set to run. Off now, Cyrenel walked out of the gates down at about 5 or 6. Reaper Barn began quickly, so did Jangling Jack and Litmus. They're all up there early. Miss Magical just outside these, and Toreador and Defence Force are both pressing on and trapped a little wide at the post with a lap to go. Toreador takes the lead from Reaper Barn on the inside. Defence Force a length and a half away third, getting in a little closer around Jangling Jack, and then Litmus. 2 lengths Miss Magical, Ocean Bird over on the inside. Being followed by 2 lengths away Belong, Cyrenel, Wonder Red Bastan, No Mystery and Dance the Night is last of all as they leave the straight and head out to the 1500. Toreador in front, Defence Force a length away second. Reaper Barn a half a length away third on the inside, and 2 Jangling Jack. Litmus is out deeper, followed by Ocean Bird on the inside. Wonder Miss Magical about the middle of the field. Behind her a length away Cyrenel on the inside of Belong. 1 further back is Red Bastan, No Mystery and 2 Dance the Night. Toreador the leader, Defence Force second, 1200 a run. Reaper Barn tucked away third on the inside, a length then to Jangling Jack fourth. Litmus fifth the outside from Ocean Bird, 1 Miss Magical, and they're followed by Belong. A length Cyrenel, Red Bastan, No Mystery next to last and out wide, and at the 1000 metre mark Dance the Night is last of all. Toreador the leader, preparing to run off the back straight, 3/4 on Defence Force, lobbing along second. They're followed by Reaper Barn, Litmus up fourth, Jangling Jack a length away fifth now, followed by Belong, Miss Magical, Ocean Bird the fence, then Red Bastan. Cyrenel got good way back from No Mystery and Dance the Night. As they near the 600 metre mark, and Defence Force moved up just about level with Toreador. Litmus got to third. They're followed by Jangling Jack, Reaper Barn, Belong on the outside. Then Miss Magical as they corner from Red Bastan. Ocean Bird, Cyrenel got a long way back, cornering with No Mystery and Dance the Night last. Toreador kicked at the 400, a narrow leader. Defence Force coming at it again. Jangling Jack's trying for a run between them, got disappointed. Litmus coming, and now Belong putting in down the outside at the 200 metres. It's Defence Force, Litmus, Toreador fighting back. Litmus has taken the lead now for short. Defence Force kicking back. Here's Dance the Night starting to swamp them on the outside. Dance the Night from absolute last loomed up, grabbed them and won. Dance the Night beat Litmus in a photo. Defence Force third, then Belong. Cyrenel followed by No Mystery, Ocean Bird and Jangling Jack. Next was Miss Magical, Red Bastan. Dropping out of it, Toreador towards the end there in company with Reaper Barn. From last, Dance the Night, ridden by Michael Evans, has stormed down the outside and will get the prize. All in now with Flirty Bird joining them on the outside, and they're set to go. Off Flirty Bird jumped okay near the outside with Yuma Zuma. Down towards the inside, Our Sonnet looking for the lead against the rails, and just behind them, Listening's Joy on the fence. As they settle down now, it's Yuma Zuma on the outside at the 1400, and Our Sonnet against the fence, taking up the running and drawing a half length clear. Listening's Joy in third placing, followed by Flirty Bird, who's out 3 wide, and Sweet Lady Bird in the centre. 2 to Summer Rule, Hindu Dancer on the fence, and then Pukahina and Strictly Jazz last, about 1100 to go. Our Sonnet the leader, Yuma Zuma a length and a quarter away second, Listening's Joy third the rail, followed by Flirty Bird fourth around Sweet Lady Bird, 2 lengths Summer Rule on the outside of Hindu Dancer, and then Pukahina and Strictly Jazz. At the 850 metre mark, about to come off the back, and out in front Our Sonnet leads about a length, running second Yuma Zuma, Listening's Joy third, Flirty Bird is fourth, Sweet Lady Bird between runners fifth, 2 Hindu Dancer, followed by Summer Rule, and then Strictly Jazz, who's gone past Pukahina. As they neared the 600 on the turn, and the leader Our Sonnet about a half Yuma Zuma, and Flirty Bird handy enough on the outside. Listening's Joy the fence fourth from Sweet Lady Bird, and then Summer Rule, and back behind her Hindu Dancer, Pukahina and Strictly Jazz as they corner. At the 400, Our Sonnet tried to kick a couple in front of Listening's Joy, Yuma Zuma and Flirty Bird out wide. Hindu Dancer's made significant ground along the rails to come home well, and then Summer Rule out wide. Our Sonnet the leader at the 200 from Hindu Dancer. Summer Rule starting to wind up with a big run. She's after Our Sonnet. Our Sonnet tackled by Summer Rule. Summer Rule comes home the better, takes the lead and pulls away, and Summer Rule beat either Our Sonnet or Sweet Lady Bird. A photo for the miners. Hindu Dancer over on the rails next from Pukahina, Listening's Joy, then Flirty Bird, Strictly Jazz at the tail end in company with